Now I want to talk about this community's unhealthy obsession with obscure and irrelevant characters. And I know I'm going to be ruffling a lot of feathers here. I know that I'm going to be raising a few eyebrows, and I don't care if this offends you, and I don't mean to sound like one of those, if this offends you, leave type of people, but I really feel the need to address this. And I know I'm doing myself a disservice, including this section of the video, but whatever. There are people who have some clearly psychotic takes when it comes to the characters in this game. And I tackled this in one of my previous videos, one of the videos that I made in November of 2023, if I'm not mistaken, where I discussed the characters in this game. Now, 10 new playable characters in base after 8 years of no new Storm game, it's just uncalled for. And adding 5 more as DLC, in my opinion, all of the DLC characters we got, they should have been in the base game, and most of them should have been in Storm 1 or 3 or whatever, like Kurenai. Kurenai should have been playable in Storm 1. Hagoromo, I never cared for this guy. I never wanted this guy. I don't know why Hagoromo got added. His moveset is terrible, and he is absolutely the worst DLC character. He is such a wasted slot, I can't. I liked Ishiki, and obviously Ishiki should have been in the base game. I don't know why he wasn't. I like Kawashiki. I like Borushiki a little less than that. Kurenai has an incredible moveset, and, it's just that she doesn't really fit with these guys. Like, you got all these Otsutsuki, and then you got, like, Kurenai. But still, I'm happy she's in the game. But I've seen so many people saying things like, man, I'm so tired of these Otsutsuki. Give us somebody else. They were saying how Ishiki should have been an awakening for Jigen, how Kawashiki should have been an awakening for Kawaki, and how Borushiki should have been an awakening for Karma Boruto. And that should literally, my forehead got hot, and my whole face got numb from the anger I felt when I read these comments. And there was multiple people saying that. Like, oh my god, Kawashiki is such a wasted slot. Tell me again why we have Kawashiki? And I'm like, bro, imagine seeing the Borushiki versus Kawashiki fight and thinking, damn, I wouldn't want to play these guys. They should be awakenings. As a matter of fact, I am forever pissed that, characters like Fused Momoshiki, or Baryon Mode Naruto, or A-Gates Guy, or QB Chakra Mode Minato, or, these characters, I am forever pissed that they are just awakenings. Because in this game, awakenings last for like 15 seconds, and I don't even like using awakenings because they're too broken. So, you don't really even get to play these characters. I want to play Baryon Mode Naruto. I want to play all that crazy stuff he did. I don't want to play QB Chakra Mode Naruto or Sage of Six Paths Naruto, whatever he has in his base form. I don't want to play Momoshiki, who spams all these elements like Hagoromo. I want to play the Awakened Momoshiki, who uses the Gentle Fist, Almighty Push, all these weapons. He has the best moveset. And I can't play him because he's an awakening. It's situational. I can't. That's so incredibly annoying. And these people want more characters to be awakenings rather than actual separate characters, like new slots. If it were up to me, I would make Fused Momoshiki a separate character, Baryon Mode Naruto, Sage Mode Kashin Koji, Sage Mode Jiraiya, Curse Mark Level 2 Sasuke, all of these characters, Sage Mode Mitsuki, they would all be separate characters, and that's how it used to be back in Storm 1. Remember One Tail Naruto, Curse Mark Level 2 Sasuke, Curse Mark Level 2 Kimimaro, Lee, Guy, these were all separate characters. And as a matter of fact, Storm Evo made it so you can play certain characters, like you can play Awakenings in base form. With one of the latest updates, they did that, which I think is incredible. I swear to God, that game is incredible. It's a mod, but it's absolutely, they cook every single time. So if it were up to me, I would make it so that Awakenings are like playable characters, but whatever. And these people want these new characters to be limited to Awakenings. And these are the same people who want Hamura. I swear to God, I don't know who wanted Hagoromo. But more and more, I keep seeing more and more of these takes of people going, well, we got Hagoromo, so now we need Hamura. And this guy never had any screen time, by the way. He had some in the filler and in Naruto the Last, but whatever. And it's like, oh, we hate the Otsutsuki, but damn, we want Hamura, we want Urashiki, which all of them are Otsutsuki. So I'm like, wow, these guys are something else. Like, to me, one thing that I'll never understand is, like, people requesting incredibly obscure characters, and I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, and I got a lengthy comment and a lengthy response in the comments. People want to see Mito Uzumaki. People want to see Fugaku Uchiha, Sakumo Hatake. They want to see Aoba. They want to see Genma. They want to see Raido. They want to see, Fu, Torne. And I mean, for Fu and Torne, I can actually understand. But you have no idea how insane some people are, a lot of people are, with their requests. And like I said, the worst part is, I don't mind these people requesting irrelevant characters. They will always find some justification to make it seem like they were actually relevant. Like, oh, this guy had 10 seconds in this one episode, in this one filler episode, therefore he should be in the game. But what I do have a problem with, my gripe with these people, is that they want actually relevant characters. Like, they don't want them in the game. They want them out of the game. They want these characters to be in, like, literal filler characters, but they don't want characters like Toneri, Code, Konohamaru, stuff like that. And to me, that is simply insane. So when I see that somebody unironically says, oh, well, Ao and Tsubaki should take precedence over Code and Konohamaru, like, bro, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but there's this little thing called objectivity. So when you look me dead in the eye and tell me that Izuna, Fugaku, Mito Uzumaki, Mirai, by the way, is Asuma's daughter, Tsubaki, Fu, and Torne should take priority over someone like Konohamaru, Ko, Toneri, then of course I'm gonna think you have a problem in your head. I mean, Mirai. I keep hearing about Mirai, man. Mirai. We need Mirai. And I gotta say, what did this girl do? Because she was obviously not a Naruto or Shippuden. In the last, she was a kid in the last. In Boruto, there's this filler arc. It's not a filler because it's technically an adaptation of a novel made by Kishimoto. But this is considered anime canon, and I don't know if CC2 cares about that. Why on earth would I want Mirai? Why? She's got nothing cool. She's got those same chakra blades as Asuma. She kind of looks like Kurenai, like the eyes. I don't understand why people want Mirai. Or even if I were to make an argument for Mirai, like, okay, she should be in the game, how on earth can you make the argument that she is more important than someone like Konohamaru, Code, Toneri, Chojuro, Kurotsuchi, Shin Uchiha, these actual important villains? That is one thing I simply cannot wrap my head around. What has this character done to warrant a spot in the game? I mean, I'm still mad. I'm still low-key mad about Kushina, Iruka, and Rin being in the game. Not because they're in the game, because, obviously Rin is technically the whole reason for the 4th Great Ninja War. Iruka is the guy who saved Naruto, basically. Kushina is his mom. So obviously it makes sense. What I have a problem with is that they have these gag movesets, which always pisses me off. But anyway, enough about that. We need to talk about the most annoying paramilitary, like, private army in the Storm community when it comes to the characters. I can tolerate people requesting irrelevant characters as long as they're being rational, and as long as they are canon characters. But by far, the worst types of people are Mers and Nanashi fanboys. And as a matter of fact, Mers, or Mertz, whatever his name is, I don't see people requesting him as much as Nanashi, or, well, Hikari, whatever you want to call her, because it's like two people, it's one, So this is a girl in the original story mode. Both Mers and Nanashi are, like, made-up filler characters. CC2 made them for their original story mode. They are not canon. And people want these characters. You will see them Everybody on every YouTube video, under every Twitter post, people are crying, mostly for Nanashi. I don't know if it's some weird shit because these weebs are simping for lolies or something. I don't know. Lollies, whatever you want to call them, I don't even know. Like, why are you so obsessed with little girls, bro? Why? And the thing that pisses me off so much about this isn't that she's a little girl. It's that she is not canon. I don't want CC2 to waste a slot. Bro, if CC2 gave a Season Pass 2, and there were like 5 characters, and 2 of them were Mers and Nanashi, I would lose my shit. I would unironically flip the fuck out. Because that would mean that these 2 filler characters got into the game over someone like Toneri, Konohamaru, Code, whatever. That to me is absolutely insane. Why on earth are these people so obsessed with Nanashi and Hikari? I don't understand. They are everywhere. Literally everywhere. And I can't. Like, you are requesting filler characters. How can you be a Naruto fan? How can these people call themselves Naruto fans when you got this game? We need Jugo Curse Mark level 2. We need so many cool-ass things. We never got Anko. We never got Shizune. We never got the Sound 3. There's so many characters we don't have in the game, and you want these slots to be wasted for 2 filler characters? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you out of your fucking mind? That is one thing I cannot understand. I have no words. Now, look, I know that Boruto is clearly not as popular as Naruto, and, you know, it's like, okay, whatever, I don't even care. I saw the reception, and most people, like, during every poll, every person said how Kurenai was their favorite DLC character. And like I said, I'm not gonna lie, Kurenai has a beautiful moveset. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of happy she didn't get released back in Storm 1, because this way she has a much flashier moveset. But I don't know, man. I just didn't really care about her all that much. A lot of people also they thought that Borushiki was the best DLC character, and I don't know if that's recency bias, but I really felt like he was underwhelming, because, like, I was hoping that he would play differently from any other Boruto, and that Borushiki in the anime never used any clones. He only used it once to, defend himself from Sasuke's Amaterasu, but he doesn't use clones. He uses the Gentle Fist, but in Storm and Connections, Borushiki spams clones, which makes him feel the same as every other Boruto. Karma Boruto, Pre-Order Boruto, Gadget Boruto, actually not Gadget Boruto, but the other one from Road to Boruto. So he just kind of feels the same as every other Boruto. The only difference is he has the Rasengan, and he spams a lot of Otama Rasengans. That's kind of it. His ultimate is incredible, though. His ultimate is incredible. Kawashiki's ultimate sucks. Like, it looks like a Storm 2 ultimate. It's carried solely by that final explosion, but Borushiki has an incredible ultimate. Also, Ishiki has one of the coolest ultimates in the game. Like, the finger flick, the camera angles, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, CC2 usually cooks when it comes to movesets, and it's one of the few things that kind of brings me joy in life when I see a new Storm character. It doesn't matter who it is, except Hagoromo. Hagoromo was the only Storm character where I was like, wow, fuck this. Like, fuck this guy. I don't care about this. Alright, so I figured we might as well go on this Twitter post and peep the comments, because I really want you guys to have a good laugh. So, alright, so there are about, there are a lot of people here. So, hello CC2, I want to see Menma. Bruh. You already know my stance on Menma. Menma was a character in Road to Ninja, this pretty old Naruto movie. He was the main villain, like this evil, dark Naruto. And obviously he's not canon, and I don't think CC2 plans on adding him, and I personally think that he would be a wasted slot. That's just me. I really don't care about Menma. I like the design. I think the design itself is pretty cool, but him not being canon is, yeah, I don't know. Where's she at, man? And it's Nanashi, or well, Hikari. So yeah, that's, you already know how I feel about that. So, maps that need to be added. We've been playing on the same maps for years, and I completely agree with this. We need the Kaguya Ice Dimension during nighttime. As a matter of fact, this stage is in the game. It was in Road to Boruto for the Sasuke vs. Kinshiki fight, but it wasn't made playable. However, there are mods that make it playable, so yeah. We don't have the Shin map, the one with the blood pool where Sakura fought Shin. We don't have this other stage where Shin fought Naruto and Sasuke. We don't have the Jigen dimension. We also, of course, need the Ishiki dimension, the Daikokuta dimension. There's so many different stages that we need in Storm. And so many stages that are in Storm, but aren't playable. Oh my god, what was this guy's name? Shira? Yeah, Shira, yeah. This guy wants Shira. Obviously, he is not canon. He was in the filler arc. And, yeah, moving on. Chino, I think that's her name? Yeah, Chino. Yeah, this is the girl from the Sasuke Shinden. Or no, was it the Sasuke Hiden? I don't remember. It was the novel, you know. She could use some blood manipulation. She's got the Ketsuryugun. I think that's what the dojutsu is called. And, I mean, it's a novel. I guess it's not completely filler. I guess it is kind of canon, but I don't really see her ever making her way into the game, and I don't think they're going to be giving us Chino, so, and I don't really care. I don't want her to be in the game, so yeah. It's a sin that the first villain of Naruto is not in Connection. CC2 needs to include him as a new playable character, Mizuki. Mizuki. You do realize this curse mark tiger stuff is actually from a filler, right? Are you... What? Mizuki. Wow. I'm not even gonna say anything, alright? No fucking way. No way is this guy being serious right now. Mizuki, alright. Connections. There aren't enough Jonin in Connections. Imagine a team jutsu like the Akatsuki, but for all the new Jonin. Take my money, CC2. And we got Ibiki, Genma, Hayate Gecko, Ebisu, Izumo and Kotetsu and Baki from the fucking Sand Village. Okay, and next we got, wait, this guy actually, it's Aoba. That's Aoba, bro. What? No way. I think this guy is trolling. It's the same guy. Like, there's no way. There's no way. I mean, Anko, I understand, but Aoba? Izumo and Kotetsu, they actually, appear in the Team Ultimate with Asuma and Shikamaru. They actually appear there. They don't have any... Ebisu? Genma? Where's Raito, bro? We need him as well. Oh my god, man. I've noticed some awful changes after the update. Basically, Hinata doesn't have her Byakugan veins in her Team Ultimate with Kiba and Shino. I agreed that this should be fixed. I don't know how they managed to screw this up, but honestly, you know, it's okay to ask for this, but there are so many more things in this game that need to be fixed, and focusing on something as trivial as this is just, in my opinion, I mean, you know, I get it, it is a valid complaint. It's just that I would expect people to request characters, stages, and most importantly, mechanical fixes, like counters being limited, all this stuff. But apparently people who play this game, for the most part, they really don't seem to care about online. I'm starting to think that my friend might be right when he said that most people who play Storm play it offline. I know that's probably not the case, but it definitely seems like people don't really care that much about the gameplay, and they care more about the characters, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, but whatever. Okay, we got this new guy. Enough aliens! It's time to go back to our roots with all this epic DLC of Forgotten Ninjas. Yota? Yeah, it's Yota. I think that's his name. The filler kid that can control, like, manipulate the weather. Omoi? Shin, but a kid form, and that guy... the Hoshigaki guy that I forgot his name from the Boruto Hidden Mist filler arc. And yes, it is filler. It's anime canon, therefore it is filler. I don't know what to say. I mean, Omoi, I guess I wouldn't mind, but this is like, what the hell? These are filler characters, basically. I mean, Shin isn't, but I'd rather have his adult form than his kid form. I mean, obviously. Moving on, Baki. Somebody requested Baki. I'm not gonna, show you the original post, but whatever. Ku. This is the guy that I think killed Onoki in the Boruto filler arc, which, yes, anime canon, there's an arc where Onoki sacrifices himself to kill this guy, basically. He's some kind of... I haven't watched the arc, obviously, so... Yeah, it's anime canon, therefore it's filler, so yeah, no. Just, are you insane? What? No, moving on. No fucking way. No fucking... Some characters could have 2 awakenings and we could choose between them, or create a new Naruto with a moveset based on frogs. And we got Gamatatsu, Gamakichi, and... Bro, what is this? Now this guy's trolling. There's no way this guy isn't trolling, man. There's no... No fucking way, bro. No. Okay, yeah, these are the people that would rather have these characters than Konohamaru and Code. Like, I'm dead ass right now. I don't know if these people are trolling or being serious. I don't know. Storm Connections is the last in the Storm's franchise, so let's demand everything we should have gotten since Storm 1. And then we got Yoroi, I think that's his name. This is the guy that fought Sasuke in the Chunin exams. He can basically, I think he can drain chakra, and the other guy fought Kankuro, I think. I think he can, manipulate bones, or he can be like Luffy, like Mitsuki. Yeah, that's the guy, the rubber bone guy. His name is Misumi, apparently. Yeah, what the fuck? What in the... What? I don't think I've ever seen or heard anyone request this guy, or well, these guys. This is insanity. Whatever. Moving on. Storm Connections is the last Storm game, so let's demand everything we should have gotten since Storm 1. Legendary Sannin Trio as kids. No thanks. I'd rather have an update for the Legendary Sannin because they still have their 15-year-old movesets. Yeah, 2010, they haven't been updated, so yeah. Attention, this is the last Storm game, and it has to be something incredible. Let's also include characters from the movies. No, let's not. Alright, let's not. Okay, moving on. Make Hikari Uchiha playable. Many people want her to be playable. Many fans love her story, and she has incredibly immense potential for a continuation of her story. We would like to see her Susanoo, since Mers seemingly uses a copy of her Susanoo since he copied her Sharingan. I'm not going to comment. I'm just not. Okay. This is the problem that we see with Hinata again, and Obito being damaged. Kara pack with Code... Victor, Deepa, Amado, Ada, and Damon, including skins for Jigen, Victor. Victor, the grandpa, the guy that... No, please no. Amado. Have you even watched the anime? Have you read the manga? Amado is not a fighter. He is an office worker. He literally just creates robots. He doesn't fight. Why would anybody want Amado to be playable? What is wrong with these people? And like I said, Deepa is anime canon, therefore filler. I hope I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. So yeah, Code is the only person here I agree with. As for Ada and Damon, for some reason, I don't think we're going to be getting Ada or Damon. I don't know why I feel that way. Ada hasn't even shown anything. She has the Senrigan, she can use Omnipotence, but she really doesn't fight. So, I don't know. I don't see her being included, and I think they kind of consider them 2 Blue Vortex, like, time-skip characters. Alright, Season Pass 2, Hamura Toneri. Okay, Hamura. Like I said, I really don't care about Hamura. Moving on. Oh no, please, please, as a lead into Season Pass 2, please! It'll bring great reception and revenue from the fans to you devs. Praying emoji. Mers and Nanashi. Not only is this guy saying that we should get Mers and Nanashi, but he's saying that we should get Hikari, which is like Nanashi, as a separate character. So we should have 3 wasted slots, not just 2. No. Okay, moving on. The new ability, basically this guy wants shuriken clashes. You already know, look, shuriken clashes and jutsu clashes, it's all cool on paper. And sure, offline, why not? But online, this would just kill the flow of the game. That I know you people think it's cool, but there's a reason jutsu clashes got removed from the game. Imagine every time you did a jutsu, it clashed and you had to mash and kill your controller. Absolutely not. I disagree with this. If you wanted maybe offline as a side, as a bonus feature which you can toggle off and on, but as it stands, no, I think this is completely stupid. I don't want that. Okay, this guy is absolutely trolling, there's no doubt in my mind. Imagine if CC2 added this character to Connections. You can remove the herb part. You can remove the herb part and say it's smoke style. Is anyone against this new Kage? You Naruto fans have been asking for things in the game for years, and now that you have the chance, so show your engagement and demand from CC2. And it's Snoop Dogg as the High Kage of the Weed Village. Now, I know this guy's trolling. At least my mind can be at ease right now, bro. Alright. Again, please make Hikari, Nanashi, Uchiha, as well as Murs playable characters in Naruto Storm Connections. His name is Hikari Uchiha Official. Wow. Again, please make them free, you guys have to! I don't feel right to pay for them, especially if they're characters that's been in the game since launch. So basically this guy, not only does he want him in the game, but he wants them to be free. So, yeah, CC2, I'm begging you, do not listen to these memes. Please don't add these characters, do not waste slots. It really wouldn't be right not to put Nanashi in the game. Put her in the DLC. Moving on. Please add Samui as a playable character. I mean, I really wouldn't mind, Samui, I really wouldn't mind that, but, yeah, I mean, she really hasn't shown that much. I really don't think she's that necessary. On a serious note, I really don't think Samui is, like, an indispensable character. Really, like, whatever. Oh, no. Please make Hikari, Nanashi, and Murs playable characters. I'm done with this. Oh, this is something new. Hello, I have a request for the staff of CC2. I recognize that Naruto Online, I think that's like this mobile game, has original characters made specifically for this game. If you would be so kind, I'd love to see these 5 characters in Storm Connections, seeing as they are your creations. Please and thank you. Is that Gojo? No, I'm not even gonna entertain this. I'm not even gonna humor this in the slightest. Well, I already have, so no, goodbye. Oh no! Please add Hikari and Murs. I'm done. Please give Adult Konohamaru a Sage mode. Look, we know it's never been shown in the anime or manga canonically, but in the light novel... What? He's canonically achieved Sage mode and Monkey Sage mode. Please, us fans want this as an awakening mode, and this is... I've heard that a lot of these novels are actually not canon at all. Like, Kishimoto has zero involvement. So all this stuff that you hear about novels, yeah, some of them, sure, maybe, like, Kishi had some involvement, like the Retsuden and Sasuke Shin and all that, but Konohamaru does not have Sage mode. He does not have Monkey Sage mode. That is complete, like, DeviantArt fanfic, so no. This guy's complaining about Masked Man's eye during the Team Ultimate Jutsu. I mean, this is completely trivial, but I get it. It should be fixed. It's just not a priority. I noticed this as well in Storm 4. So, moving on. Oh no. Hey there, I'm back again with another request. I would also love to see Hikari Uchiha as, and we need a Team Ultimate Jutsu. Oh my god. Boruto and Hikari Team Ultimate. I'm done. Oh my god, no, I can't. I hope you put Hikari as a character the players can play with, but she's just like, blah. Can we get more content for this game? Oh, Toneri, I completely agree. Add Hikari and Nanashi. These are all different people, by the way. And that's the state of affairs right now. That's the status quo. And CC2, they will open that Twitter account. They will see the comment section. And what will they see? They will see shit like this. Not a single mention of normal stuff, but Murs and Nanashi, Hikari Nanashi, and complete irrelevant garbage. That's what the fans... I swear to God, this community is beyond saving. If this is what they want... Okay, but it's not all that grim. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not all that grim because there are people out there who really do want things that, would benefit the game, that are actually cool. So, this guy wants Toneri, Hamura, Urashiki. I can live with Hamura as long as we get these two. Code and Deepa, Anko Shizune, Konohamaru Shinki, Chojuro, Kurotsuchi, and Ao. I don't agree with all the characters here. Like I said, I don't really like Ao. I don't really care about Hamura, but I do think this is a very decent list. I do think that this is a nice wish list. All right. Future DLCs, Toneri, Anko, Shizune, Konohamaru, Code, Hamura, Kurotsuchi, Chojuro, Deepa, Urashiki, Sumire. Haven't seen her in a while. Shinki, Ao, Shikadai, and Ojin. I think that even though there are a lot of there's some characters here that I don't really care about, I do think this is a very good list. I think this is a nice wish list. So, yeah. Please make this as an awakening for Urashiki. That's, of course, assuming he will even be in the game, which, like I said, is highly dubious. So, yeah. Moving on, this guy just copy-pasted Ink Prince K's wish list, which I agree with. This is the best wish list I've seen. Toneri, Anko, Shizune, Urashiki. I agree with this. This is actually pretty cool. Urashiki. Sure, why not? Even though I think it's unlikely because he's not manga canon. Okay, this guy posted Kurotsuchi, Chojuro, Urashiki, Shinki, Deepa, and Toneri. Absolutely, I agree with most of these, like 90%. I think this is a fair wish list. This guy said Toneri, Anko, Shizune, Chojuro, Kurotsuchi, Code, Konohamaru, the new Inoshika Cho, Sumire, and Mirai. Like I said, even though there are characters here that I don't really care about, this is a very solid wish list. Alright, moving on. This guy copy-pasted the season pass again, but this time I think it's the... Yeah, it's the same. And yeah, there are people asking for Toneri a lot and Anko. Toneri, Anko, and Shizune seem to be the most requested characters, aside from Mers and Nanashi. I don't know, man. I don't know why people are so obsessed with wasted slots. I don't know why. I don't know how you can be a Naruto fan and you've seen the anime, you love the anime, you love the show, you love the characters, and you don't want to play as these characters. You don't want to play as Konohamaru. You don't want to play as Toneri. You don't want to play as Ginkaku, the Seven Swordsman, Anko, Shizune. You would rather have these 2 or 3 characters, because some people want Nanashi and Hikari to be separate. You want them to waste your slots. So yeah, that's just sad. Now here's some of the things that I requested. I said some old awakenings like Itachi and Shisui, like their old Susanos, they should be, added back into the game. Storm 3 MS Sasuke, along with his Armored Susanoo awakening. I don't know why he got removed. Storm 2 Sakura, she also got removed from the game. Even Storm Generations Sage Mode Naruto got removed from the game. I don't know why. He had a completely different moveset. Jugo, he needs his Curse Mark level 2 awakening, as well as a new ultimate. I also gave some suggestions for Team Ultimates. So we got so many Team Ultimates, like every Akatsuki team, like Hidan and Kakuzu, Sasori and Deidara, everybody, Pain and Konan, they all got Team Ultimates, but Itachi and Kisame, they don't have a Team Ultimate. And I know that Kisame's voice actor is dead, but come on. Also, Taka, like Sasuke, Suigetsu, Jugo, and Karin, they need a Team Ultimate. The Uchiha clan, I think they also need an ultimate, like, Sasuke, Itachi, Obito, Madara, and Shisui, like, that would be pretty cool. The Otsutsuki clan, like, we could have a Team Ultimate between Momoshiki, Ishiki, Kinshiki, and Kaguya. That would be really, really cool. Like, that'd be really sick. And if Urashiki was playable, you could throw him into the mix as well, so, yeah. Of course, we need new stages. Here I only mentioned a few, like the Ishiki Dimension, the Tenchi Bridge, the Hospital Rooftop, the Moon. But there are a lot of stages that we need, like the Jigen Dimension, the other Jigen Dimension, the Shin Dimension, like so many stages that we need in this game that it boggles my mind how they're not playable. Moving on, characters. I said Toneri, Konohamaru, Code, Anko, Chojuro, and Kurotsuchi. At the time, that was my main thing, and it still is. I think these are the 6 characters that need to be prioritized over everything else. Here you can see some of the things that I requested, like things that I wanted, like nerfs and buffs, like Hanzo's Ibuse Jutsu, which they kinda nerfed. Sarada's Kunai range, kinda nerfed. Kaguya's Ice Dimension, nerfed. Ishiki's grab priority, or well, not the priority, but the startup for Ishiki's grab, that got nerfed. You can actually leave an online lobby now. Hagoromo's Divine Lightning cooldown, it's way longer now. Guards have been buffed. Shuriken resets are nerfed, not removed, but nerfed, and yeah, you can see they didn't nerf the speed pill, they didn't limit counters, they didn't limit awakenings to once per match, and they didn't make switching more viable. Custom lobbies, from what I've heard, they still crash very often. PTS Naruto's jutsu and PTS Shikamaru's jutsu and Jigen's jutsu, apparently they got nerfed, but it's still a problem. Like, they're still problematic. So they actually did listen to a lot of our complaints and demands, and even though it's far from ideal, they seem to be on a somewhat decent trajectory. But like I said, we can't say that we're satisfied just yet because the game still has a long way to go. But what if Storm Connections was perfect in terms of characters and overall content? Hypothetically speaking, of course. Let's say we get, like, I don't know, 50 more DLC packs. Like, Storm Connections gets supported for the next 50 years, alright? It's dubious if we'll even get Season 2, and here I am talking about this shit, oh man. So, what would the most perfect scenario be? How many season packs, how many season passes do I think we could have? Like, the maximum amount. So, Season Pass 1, Konohamaru, Code, Toneri, Chojuro, and Kurotsuchi. These are the characters that basically They had to be in the game. They were supposed to be in the base game, but for whatever reason, they didn't make it in. So that's Season Pass 2, right? Season Pass 3. Shin Uchiha, Urashiki, Deepa, Ao, and Mirai. Now, these are all villains except for Mirai, because why not? Let's just put her in there. I don't think that we'll ever get Deepa, and I don't even think we'll ever get Urashiki because he's not manga canon, and neither is Deepa. Ao, we might get Ao, but I would prefer Shippuden Ao over that cyborg Ao with the minigun. So, again, you know, we're speaking in very hypothetical terms here. Season Pass 4. Anko, Shizune, Dosu, Zaku, and Kintsuchi, or well, the Sound 3. This could be a Part 1 pack. These are the characters that we're currently missing from Part 1. Anko, Shizune, and the Sound 3. Moving on. The new Inoshika Cho, so Inojin, Shikadai, and Chocho, Meadow Lee, and Shinki. This could be a new generation, you know, Boruto era Genin. So that will be Season Pass 5, I guess? Yeah. Season Pass 6 will be Denki, Iwabe, Sumire, Namida, and Wasabi. Now, these guys are all anime canon except for Sumire. But Sumire is manga canon only in... You know, she is manga canon, but we've never seen her fight in the manga, only in the anime. Namida, Wasabi, Denki, and Iwabe, they're anime canon. They're not manga canon. Therefore, I don't think we'll ever get these guys. I don't even think we'll get Sumire. But, you know, again, we're speaking in very hypothetical terms. Like, all of this is like the maximum. What can CC2 squeeze out of this game? How many characters can they squeeze out of Naruto and Boruto? Okay, moving on. Fu, Torune, Kinkaku and Ginkaku as a single character, and Zetsu. These are the characters that were missing from Shippuden. Personally, I don't care about Fu at all. Torune was cool in the filler. He had the most unique ability out of any Aburame clan member. Not like there are many, it's just Shino and, well, Torune. Still, obviously we're not getting these guys, but I wouldn't mind Torune, I guess. Zetsu, he's an Akatsuki, should have been in the game. Kinkaku and Ginkaku, Should have been in Storm 3. Not too crazy about him, but whatever. That's actually 4 characters for this pack, not 5. Oh well. Now we got Season Pass, 8? And that would be the remaining 6 swordsmen of the Mist. So Jinin, Mangetsu, Kushimaru, Jinpachi, Amayuri, and Fuguki. So this is 6 characters, but the previous DLC pack had 4, so it's like compensating for that. So this would be the 6 remaining swordsmen of the Mist pack. Moving on. Here we got the time skip, or 2 Blue Vortex. So this pack would have Boruto Kawaki, Sarada, Mitsuki, and Konohamaru. Because Konohamaru and 2 Blue Vortex, he's got this new wind barrier jutsu, something with the Rasengan. So, yeah, this would be, Season Pass 9? I don't even know. Then we would get the new Ino Shikacho, so Time Skip, Inojin Shikadai Chocho, and Metal Lee. That's actually 4 characters, but, whatever. Then we would get Code, like full-powered time skip Code with the white hair. Himawari with the Kurama, QB awakening thing. Damon, Ada. I don't know, like Ada's not really a fighter, but, maybe later on in the anime she'll show something. Maybe she does have combat abilities. I don't know. And I don't know, maybe Shibai, but, so far Shibai, he's like an abstraction, but who knows? Let's say 2 Blue Vortex is done. This is in 2080 or something. Of course, we would need the Shinju clones, so Jura, Hidari, Matsuri, Mamushi, and Ryu. That would be in, Season Pass 11? And I don't know, Yodo and Araya, the Shinki's teammates, but time skip, the Sand Ninja. How many characters, how many packs is that again? That's let me count that. We already got Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, around 12 Season Passes. That's around 12 times 5 is 60. So, yeah, we would have 60 characters. And because that's 12 DLC packs, assuming we get 1 pack a year, that would mean that Storm Connections would be supported long-term for the next 12 years. Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know why I'm even talking about this. I'm absolutely insane, to be honest. I'm absolutely insane. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. But yeah, out of all these characters that I just mentioned, I do think that Konohamaru, Code, Toneri, Chojuro, and Kurotsuchi should be in Season Pass 2, and then we should get Shin. I do think it's likely we'll get Anko, Shizune, and maybe the new Ino Shikacho, maybe Shinki, maybe Metal Lee. I don't know, these are the only characters right now that I can think of. How many characters is that? I do know that the first 5 characters I mentioned, like Konohamaru, Code, Toneri, Chojuro, and Kurotsuchi, I do think they should be in the game. I don't know what other characters CC2 plans to add other than the ones that I just mentioned. I literally mentioned all of the most relevant and even some irrelevant characters from both Naruto, Part 1, Shippuden, Boruto, and 2 Blue Vortex. So, I don't know. That's 60 characters. That's the maximum amount of characters we can get. If what that data miner said is true, Hatred, I think that's his name, and we really are getting 40 more playable characters, because he saw 8 more season passes or something, then I don't know. I take all this with a grain of salt. We don't know. But yeah, Matsuyama said that he plans to support this game long term. And we gotta wait and see what they mean by long term, because there is a high chance that they might just abandon the game because it underperformed and, it flopped. In one of my previous videos, I said how I was almost convinced that Storm Connections was going to be a bridge game, because, you know, it goes like Storm 2, Storm Generations, then Storm 3, Storm Revolution, then Storm 4, Storm Connections, and logic dictates that what should follow is Storm 5, but if this really is the last Storm game, and if they really mean to support it long term, I hope that means for, like, years and decades to come, as unlikely as that may sound considering their track record. But all we gotta do right now is hope. I know that this sounds completely unhinged because, you know, people don't expect anything from CC2, especially after that horrendous launch, but I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see whether or not they try to redeem themselves by giving us more characters and more balanced patches. That's about it. See ya, peace out, and have a good one.